Hi there traders, and welcome to the final daily recap show of yesterday's European session. These reports and recaps will be becoming a subscription based service next week. If you haven't already and you want to continue to receive them, please sign up for the Keyzone service. The link is in the box below. It's still free just until Monday, and I will give you some special launch offers for the new pro trading services if you wish to join us. If you don't, I hope these reports have added value to your trading. I hope you've got some use and some knowledge out of them. I hope they've proved valuable for you. If you have signed up, I look forward to continue working with you and continue to providing these reports going forward. So, jumping into the FTSE yesterday, we said initial resistance came in at 78.15 to 78.25, and above there we are at levels not seen since 2018 with not much historical price action to go from, so we need to exercise caution with the all-time high resistance at 78.95 to 79.05. So let's go and have a look at yesterday's action on the FTSE. Okay, so you can see we opened up here and we just pushed straight up above that 78.15, 78.25 zone. So we would be looking to get long on retests of that. We didn't really have any other price action involved or in there to be able to monitor other than this all-time high zone up here. So any longs that we had would still have to be aggressive because we didn't really have an idea of where those zones of management would come from. So we did actually get a pullback. We've got a nice reversal pattern here. That would have been a one-to-one target. If you did try and push higher, that would have been a stop at break even. If you had just taken your profits at one-to-one, that would have been a nice trade. We then got the push down, got the push back up, and the acceptance back above there, the zone. Unfortunately, this one here, if we'd just pulled out and just taken out this liquidity here, or the liquidity from over here, then that would have been a nice trade. But it didn't quite get low enough for me there, but that then did push up higher. And that really was it on the FTSE. So I think this trade here was the only real opportunity for us on the FTSE. You had actually, just looking at this was a trade that I missed yesterday, but you did have a breakout pattern here on the FTSE just at the open. So that would have actually been a nice trade to get a good one-to-one risk to reward out there on the breakout there. So a couple of good opportunities to get long above that initial resistance zone at 78.15 to 78.25. We have sustained above it. We are now just about 45 points away from all-time highs on the FTSE. So we're going to need to let price establish itself a little bit. We'll see where the market opens up on Monday morning, and then we will advise our new pro trading services clients from there as to what we're expecting to see in the market. So hopefully we'll see you next week as part of Pro Trading Services. But if we don't and you continue on your trading journey without these reports and recaps, I hope they've added value to your trading. I wish you all the best, and please keep an eye out on our social media channels as well for future. We will still be adding, giving out content to add value. So that's the FTSE. Now let's take a look at the DAX. Okay, so these were the zones of reference we had on the DAX, and we said it continued to grind higher. We said initial resistance was at 15,100 to 15,125. The sustained breaks above there, continuing to push towards the next upside target of 15,315 to 15,335. So let's go and have a look at the DAX yesterday. Okay, so you can see the DAX was a little bit more choppy than the FTSE. We did hold this 15,100 to 15,125 as resistance. We did actually get a reversal signal here. That was around 10 o'clock. That would have been a losing trade. That's a nice liquidity grab of the overnight highs from the top of that resistance zone. That triggered in and then would have been stopped out here. So unfortunately, there would have been a losing trade on that one. We then pushed down below. We don't really have a continuation pattern in here, unfortunately, to really take advantage of that push lower of the break back below that zone. We then did come up, and again, notice how we just took out that liquidity here, but unfortunately, yet again, not really a signal there. So potentially, if you had managed to get some sort of signal on the breakdown here, or from this liquidity grab here, both of those would have been valid signals. There's nothing there as part of my plan, but if you had managed to get something as per your own plan, hopefully that analysis could have made you a little bit of money. But this trade here was probably the only one there that I can see on the DAX that would have been valid as per my plan, and this would have been a losing trade. So that is a DAX. As I said, hopefully if you have joined the Keyzone service and the pro trading services going forward, then I look forward to working with you next Monday. If not, then please keep an eye out. Follow us on YouTube, Instagram and Twitter, and we'll be continue to give out some excellent value to our followers to really add value and help you in your trading. So as I say, hope you've enjoyed these reports, hope you found them valuable, and I'll speak to hopefully most of you next week. Thank you. Have a great weekend.